Okay, this is called The Artist and the Athlete. Okay? One would think it inappropriate, this mixing of the common and sublime, setting icy Spartan water on the table with her warm Athenian wine. An unlikely combination, but the balance of the scene can't be denied. God has drawn the two together, so the artist and the athlete will get by. She views the world instinctively, focusing on symmetry and tone to express with ease and clarity the feelings and impressions that she's known. But her gentle presentation, the toughness of her disciplines belie. They have made her a survivor, so the artist and the athlete will get by. He learned to fight defensively, disguising his intentions and his skill, to work calmly for an opening, using power and surprise to work his will. If the opponent proves inventive, though, the brute in him will sweep it all aside. But he couldn't crush a flower, so the artist and the athlete will get by. In their youth, they went their different ways when vanity and pride demanded more. Hers the path of art and poetry, and his the rugged disciplines of war. Having learned life's saddest lessons, now they view each other with a humbler eye. It's a wonder they're together, but the artist and the athlete will get by. And this is one about one of the most fiercely competitive sports known to man, Irish dance. Any Irish dancers? No. Brutal sport, brutal. You know Irish dance, Tom? And this isn't the voice of a 17-year-old girl, okay, so pardon me. But 17, 18, you're at the peak. I mean, you're up at the top. It's like baseball in Taiwan, you know. But anyway, so this is called Dancer's Lament, subtitled The Mysterious Appearance of the Irish Dance Messiah, okay? And the 17-year-old girl says, I'd just done my killer hornpipe when another said to me, the colors of your costume show their age, don't you agree? I can see that it's a good one and just the perfect size, but with a second-hand costume, you'll never win the prize. I've worked harder than the others to master all my steps, and I take my share of trophies despite their petty jests and their hurting and haughty little pride. But I sat back down and I cried. My father was a poor man in the eyes of other men, but the wealth of Daddy's wisdom overshadows all of them. And when I'd feel unworthy, it was Dad reminded me, it's neither dress nor hair that dances, but a heart that's pure and free. I've carried Daddy's words with me every time I go, but it's hard to be the poor girl in another dancer's show with their tresses, their tiaras, and tight jeans, prancing around like Irish queens. When we saw her first in Baltimore, she was changing in the stands with an ease, a grace, a majesty that startled everyone. Resplendent orange, white, and gold emblazoned on her breast, serve notice to all others, reach down deep to find your best. Then she danced across the stage, an adjudicator's dream, turning, spinning, floating, flying, doing steps we'd never seen. Golden halo curled round her perfect face, and the image of St. Patrick on her cape. She reappeared in Jersey. She was dancing in the sun, our mysterious Celtic vision. Where on earth did she come from? While my legs feel slow and heavy, it's on aerial feet she flies, and I can't seem to find my focus when these tears are in my eyes. Now the mothers whisper quietly, the girls think she's the rage, and the judge still had his eyes on her while I was on the stage. I've been rising in the standings, Dad, but what's a girl to do? I'll flounder here in opens till the age of 22. I'm tired, and I'm losing my desire. I was hoping I might get a little higher. In Washington that summer, she exited the stage to applause resounding loudly from the novice to the sage, and as other dancers swarmed around, she bowed so gracefully to the wealthy ones, the pretty ones, the ones who taunted me. To one she spoke encouragement, another garnered praise, a third a modest word on how to curtsy at the days. How could she give herself to them so free and have not even one kind word for me? I was starting to admire her for her beauty, skill, and poise, and that haunting knack she had to still the tumult and the noise. I'd wondered, might there be for her some task that I could do, if I could only tie her laces, if I might only touch her shoe. But now my fog had lifted. Through her mask I now could see. If she could deign to side with them, she had no need of me. As I turned to hide my anger and my shame, she drew near to me and called me by my name. I've watched you many years, she said. I know what you can do. I've seen the victories you've won. I know your losses, too. There are secrets hidden in your heart about which I could tell. And when he began the dance, I knew your father well. And so it is with dearest love, I charge you, fair and true, learn compassion for these other ones less talented than you. I haven't come to steal away your chance. The truth is that I'm here to save your dance. The dance, she said, is greater than the steps you memorize. It can't fit in that brief moment before the judge's eyes. And though you think your poverty the source of others' jest, it's become your badge of honor, little different than the rest. If you carry those twin burdens of jealousy and pride, they will weigh upon you heavily, and you'll be sorely tried. That afternoon I danced as I had never done before, and it dawned on me at home I hadn't even checked my score. You likely don't believe me, but I swear my tale is true. Take heed, dear friends. The lesson here just might apply to you.